All right, chillers, real talk, man. If you're running a business or you got a side hustle or even managing your baby mama's online boutique, there's something you need to check out, and that is Odoo.
Yo, man, Saul actually told me about this. Odoo is next level. You can do everything all in one place. You can do your invoicing, your CRMs, your HR, and even do your digital signatures online.
100%, man. You see, our smartphones come with a series of apps to make our lives easier, like a calculator, a music player, a notepad. It's the same thing with Odoo, a world of apps built to manage anything in your business. Can you believe that? One need, one app.
And the best part, everything works together. You don't have to jump between your apps or even asking your friend to help you with business management systems. It's like just having an entire office in one device.
We're not just talking fancy features. This thing actually helps, guys. It helps your business grow fast, smooth, no drama. Just like that.
And it works, like whether you're selling perfumes, retail, or even managing your gigs, Odoo's got the solution for you. You can even track your stock, sign contracts online, payroll, without even pulling one bit of your hair.
So if you're serious about taking your business to the next level, do yourself a favor. Use the link in the description below to start today for free, or book a free meeting with an Odoo expert to help you set it up for your business. You will get to choose your own time. Chillers, one platform, a million solutions, all in one place, right in the description box now. We are chilling with the living legend. This man has been acting before we were born. Please make some noise for Ntate Jerry Mofokeng Makhetha.
I call her and she made a mistake and says, I'm missing you.
It was so bad.
You have something that wakes you up every morning. You don't have room for nonsense in your system. You don't. I have a bit of a problem with influencers who are motivational speakers.
I've been saying, Vusi Temba Choir. I've been telling you. I've been telling you.
I'm trying to corrupt you at this age.
Hey, come
Forget
on.
it.
She loves fun.
Excuse me. What happened to your mind? I tell them like I say so. If you don't mind, my brother, can I pray for you? I said, I call.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the biggest podcast in Africa. It's Podcast and Chill.
Yep.
And today we are blessed, so
Dude.
we are chilling with the living legend.
Legend.
We are honored to be next to the presence of this man. This man has been acting before we were born. Please make some noise for Ntate Jerry Mofokeng Makhetha. Welcome. So thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Nah.
Kezo. I wanted to find out, man, when you get to your age and you're not on set, what does a day in your life look like? Like, what do you get up to?
I sleep half the day if I don't have any deadline. And then I get onto the laptop, and then you mustn't talk to me.
You know how to use the laptop?
Absolutely.
Wow. What are we doing on the laptop?
Hey, I even have in IG. I think I've got about 50,000 followers.
Wow.
More than 100 on Facebook. Yes.
Up to date.
Yeah. There are phones and then there are iPhones.
Indeed, sir. Indeed.
Yes. So what are you doing on your laptop? Are you replying to emails?
Writing a script.
Yeah.
I write scripts these days. And I don't know. Well, you know, when you come to scripts and books and so on, they write themselves in you and you just transfer them onto the laptop.
Got you.
And so it's an exciting process because you're giving birth. My wife knows if I'm up at 2, 3 a.m., something is being born.
Yeah,
Don't disturb Jerry. He's just going to pour it out into the laptop and then he'll come back to bed at 5:30.
Yeah, but 2, 3 a.m. ke dinako tsa baloi.
Ke lawyer laptop.
You're beautiful. Yes.
Because it's involuntary. Absolutely involuntary. And I just pump it in there. And so, I just did a production for first years at Wits now. And I remember I should have brought my laptop. You see, there are things that kids go through. And I thought, let's say these things. Let's not shy away from saying these things. And I wrote a resignation video for a nurse. I'm Nurse Moloi. I've worked in this university for 7 years. This is my resignation. I'm always told that I must be objective and scientific and professional. I just had an 18-year-old that came to the clinic the second time to get rid of it. I am a mother. It's not a statistic. It's about living children. How many kids, how many times are we going to have fetuses picked up in dustbins and things like that? And so I guess as an old man, I don't get paid to be nice. I get paid to say it like it is.
And what do you do to like unwind? Are you taking a walk? Are you being active? Are you jogging? Are you playing soccer? What are you doing?
I'm not doing enough of it. I'm an Orlando Pirates fan, and don't start trouble on this set. I'm an Orlando Pirates fan, and if I get an opportunity, I'll go to the stadium.
Okay.
You know, and then I'll go and watch other productions. You can't make theater if you don't go theater. Go and see other people who do things better or different or whatever. Even the flops, go and see them. So that you know what not to do in your next production. So that's one of the things I do. And I go to church.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing. Everything that is of value to us, we service. Absolutely anything and everything. And we service by authorized dealerships. You don't take your MacBook and take it to Diagonal Street. No, you take it to the right place for servicing. So I make sure I get serviced. Any city I go into, I don't shoot on Sunday. I find a good church and I go there, you know. And then I just go for a good meal with sweetheart.
And your wife, is she servicing you as well?
She's too good.
You and your wife have been together for 80, since 1980, right?
Wow.
45 years.
45
We know each other for 80 years. Don't do
No.
that. We're not dinosaurs.
Wow, that's amazing.
How did you meet her?
You want to know?
Yeah, we really want to know. We really want to know.
All right. Around 1977 or so, I get into a relationship with this nice Christian young lady. And then the trouble is still continuing after 76. And so 78, the parents send her to boarding school. And so 78 June, she comes back home and I get a call to go and see her. And somehow something says to me, trouble. And I said to somebody, I'm going to meet my fate. And so finally it comes out, she's in love with her teacher. All right.
No.
Hey, these things happen to the best of us.
Yeah,
What's your
true,
problem?
True.
You know, you don't order it; it comes to you.
Yeah. It's a lesson.
So I say it's June, July 1978, and I say to God, listen, you see now, these women, they are all the same. I don't want any nonsense this year. We're going on leave. So, Loms, we're going on what?
Leave.
We're going on leave.
Leave.
All right.
No trouble.
Yeah, no phone calls, no emails, no nothing. We're going on leave.
Yeah. No fax. It was 1978. No fax.
No telegram.
No pager.
So, 2 months later, I'm taking one young man in our institution, in our youth club. I'm driving him home. I stop and we greet and he goes out and comes the sister.
Whoa.
My heart skipped a beat. It betrayed me, bro. It betrayed me. I'm just going away when I go home and I can't stop thinking about this lady. And I have a photograph of her somewhere. I'll give it to you afterwards. And so on 2 grounds, this is wrong. 1, I'm on leave. 2, I don't believe in love at first sight. So this is wrong. The more I pour water, I'm pouring paraffin and everything and petrol. I tried. No, I can't. Until in December that year, I asked for a job in her heart. I did.
Yes.
And she says, oh, all right. Oh, so you say to me, you've been praying. Okay, I must also go and pray. So I go to camp and I'm at camp and I'm minding my own business. But yeah, man, I can't. And then I go to the Boer who owns the farm. And you're not supposed to ask for phones. And I play an emergency. I played an emergency and I asked to make this call and I call her and she made a mistake and says, I'm missing you. Yo!
It was over.
She is missing me.
Yeah.
So the 2nd of January 1979, she said yes. She tells me that, and I hate hearing this, she tells me that she didn't love me. When I proposed, why she didn't love me. But God did wonders with dreams for her and for her friends and parents and so on.
Wow.
And finally it was confirmed. And so she grew in love with me.
Beautiful.
So 18 months later, June 1980, this year in June, 45 years married.
Wow.
Wow, man. And that's how it should be. Because then she grew in love with you because of the love, and imparted that he had for her.
And what's your advice to couples and married people now? Because in 2025, when it comes to Mjolo, we are seeing flames. No one is lasting now.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah,
It's bad. We all on leave.
We all on leave. We all on leave.
So what would you be your advice of 40 years in marriage? There's ups and downs,
I can give you those basics and you still won't do them. All right. Women get into relationships for companionship. Women want you before your things. And there are things you must never do, such as cheating, because the scar may heal, the wound may heal, but the scar remains.
Oh my goodness.
And things will not be the same after that. And men cheat, and every man who cheats believes they will never get caught. And then when they get caught, it's everybody else's fault. You asked for it. What did you want in my phone? Don't believe what people are saying out there. And we want to reserve the right to. One of the problems is that. You must say this to men. The problem is that we have males, old males, that want the benefits of men and the freedom of boys.
Oh! Goodness. Boss!
All right?
Schoolers.
Marriage is not for babies. It's for mature men. And when you're a man, let me mention two things that will tell me whether you are a man, Melite. One.
No, look there.
He's the married one. Look in the right direction. He's the married one.
Isn't that?
The capacity to say no to yourself first. You see, I say we don't have a problem of drugs. Our problem is men or women who don't have a sense of purpose. If you have something that wakes you up every morning, you don't have room for nonsense in your system. You don't.
There's no time.
There's no time. There's no space. There's no. It's nonsense. It's toxic. So one, the capacity to say no to yourself. Number two, the courage to be vulnerable. The courage to be vulnerable. It's not childish. It's not stupid to say, I don't know. To keep quiet. To think about it. To apologize. No, don't buy a BMW to say, I'm sorry. Go and say those 3 magic words. I am sorry. And don't wait until you are pushed to the corner and finally say, okay, sorry then. It's not an apology. It's an admission. You mustn't admit, you must apologize voluntarily beforehand. Now, I tell you those things and you say you want the secrets for success. Stay with the basics of love. Do the things that say when you've done certain things, when you've not done certain things, you've passed the love test.
But Ndada, let's be honest. Why do women love money so much?
They want our things now. He said they don't want your things. They want companionship. No, they want our things. They don't want a man who's got time and class. They want a BMW.
I'd like to see a woman that refused you when you gave her you. Show me one woman that says, no, I don't want you. No. Just give me things and go away. How many trophy wives are on medication and antidepressants because the man with the millions is putting her there and it's solitary confinement in a mansion.
It's a prison.
Yes. Show me a woman that doesn't want that.
Penduga, the episode is over, man. What else are we going to do?
Yesterday. That's Yo, Pracheri.
Wow, Ntate Jerry, that's so profound, man. Let's talk about your career. And before we do that, I've always wanted to find out, someone with your wealth of knowledge, you've been in the industry for 4 decades, even more. What do you think about fame? Like, what do you think about fame?
It's very good. Very good. It gives you a license to say and people listen. And even when you are quiet, you affect and infect and motivate, especially when you are quiet. Because somehow when you're famous, people think that you're smart, you're clever, and they give you a mic. And if you inform yourself about life, don't kill me now.
Yeah. Never. You're a national treasure.
I have a bit of a problem with influencers who are motivational speakers.
I've been saying, Fusi Temba Kwai, I've been telling you guys. I've been telling you.
Yeah.
Because they go and talk to people, giving them quotable quotes. After 3 months, the quotable quotes has gone up like a balloon.
It's expired.
And they can't do life with the quotable quotes. But if you are mature in life and in your craft, when you speak life to people. And so it's a major advantage to be a legend, to be famous, because you're leaving people with a legacy.
How did you handle fame? Because you don't look like you got in the industry because you wanted to be famous. I mean, I can imagine when you got into it, it probably wasn't even an industry to begin with.
I got into Vets 83 at 27. I finished at Columbia. I finished at Columbia University end of 91. It's like 8 years later. And so I started. People didn't know me much because I was more in theater. They started knowing me after a film called The Line. Did you see it?
No.
You must find it.
The lie.
The line.
The line.
Yeah.
As an IFP warlord. I killed like it was in fashion. And people got scared when they looked at me. And so 1992 or what? 36 or something like that. Years old. And I grow with this thing. And I'm growing with my wife and with my kids and so on and so on. It didn't go to my head. Didn't go to my head. And so, you know, you've probably heard this thing, a fool and his money are soon parted. All right. Money in a fool's hand is a problem.
Yeah.
Just like I've done films where I handle guns.
Yeah.
One guy, when we were doing Behind the Badge, he trains cops. He helped me to fall in love with a gun and put it there and say, that's one of the most beautiful, most complicated machines. That thing, you love it. The problem is when it gets into wrong hands.
Yeah.
It's not the problem. The gun is not the problem. It's the hands that it's in. Just like BMW. Gents, BMW people, good luck to you. But BMW is good engineering, man. Even when you close the door, you feel I'm driving a car. The problem is a BMW in wrong hands. Okay, so fame, beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Maybe that's why I'm in the studio.
But you've got fame, you see, like you, it's fame in the right hands.
It's in the right hands.
The right
taking
person,
care
the
of.
right mind. Yeah.
I hope so. about 3 months ago, I went to Eswatini, and I hope they watch this episode. I went to Eswatini, and when I get to the airport, there are security guys. Take my bags, I mustn't touch anything. And then there's a car. They open the doors, and I go sit at the back. There's a driver. There's one security guy here. There's another one behind me. And they are driving at 180. Everywhere I go, they say, no, wait in the car. They must go and check the place that I'm going into, and then I can go. Absolutely like I am Michael Jackson.
President.
But when they have done that, and they give me a mic, and I deliver, I'm saying dangerous things. Not every star is a teacher. That's true. Not every star can run a workshop. Because you're going to go there and spill your ego because you don't know how to give people tools for themselves. Except for telling people when I was acting with Denzel Washington. I've acted with Denzel. I've acted with Sidney Poitier. I've acted with. So what? How does that relate to the person that I'm teaching? Now, I explain to people that acting is like playing a game of tennis. The better your opponent, the better your own game gets. That's how it works. And so sometimes when I'm directing and the two of you are in a scene, I want to change his performance. I whisper things to you and I sit back. And the more you change, the more he changes. And I keep whispering. But it takes a director to know that that's how sometimes to affect performances in rehearsal. And then magic happens. And then he probably gets angry and say, "No, man, that Jerry is not fair. He's only giving directions to him. He wants to make him famous and successful on stage." Kanti, he doesn't know. I just keep shaping him and affecting him. And eventually he loses his mind. And I say, keep that. That's what I wanted. Fame will not teach me that. That's why I believe in the training of an artist. How do you get to the dangerous moments? How do you... I directed Dambisa Kente, the late Dambisa Kente, Sisi, in a play called Nongogo. Now, in this play, just to describe it briefly to you, a woman, Nongogo is a woman for 2 and 6, a woman of the night. That's what they were called. Ngogo was 25 cents. The American quarter.
Wow.
That's quarter is Ngogo. So, she used to be a woman of the night. She stops that life. She opens a shebeen. And there's this man that is sort of, lording over him, Sam. And the young man comes into her life, and he's a salesman, he's an entrepreneur. And so they somehow fall in love. And Queenie, for the first time, she's falling in love. Her heart skips a beat. And the typical thing that happens when a young man falls in love with this woman who has a history, they go and whisper things in his ear. Society is very, very, very funny. Very, we we're prejudiced against women.
Mm.
When a woman gets married, we want her history, but we don't want to ask about the history of a man. He probably has 7 kids with 4 different women. We're not interested. This woman that has 1 kid, we want to. So they whisper things in this young man's ear. And eventually he goes crazy. The problem is with us men, it's in there. You mess up with our minds and then we go wild. And then he goes in and he says, Queenie, tell me where you come from. Tell me where you've been. Tell me who you've been. And eventually she goes and she tells him. You know, Johnny, I slept with men. I slept with many men. They came through my door. The fat ones, thin ones, tall ones, short ones. The principals, the politicians, the ministers of religion. They all came through my door. I did not ask questions. I slept with all of them. And she goes on. And then Johnny goes wild. No, Queenie, no. He said, Johnny, you asked me. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
And so they came. They gave me money. I didn't tell my kids where I was. I told them I had a night job. I work night shift.
Yeah.
And she got angry. She got angry, not just with Johnny, but all those people that have whispered things in his ear. Now, the point I was making is this. When, as an actor, you get furious, you don't take it out. You keep it in there. You take this whiskey and this champagne. You shake it. And then just go, tss. And the audience, every day, Queenie went through that speech. Somebody cried. Somebody cried. Now, that's the craft. That's our craft. Okay? That's, and you've been asking yourself, no, but how? No. You get angry and you hold it back. The audience gets angry on your behalf. You want to cry and you want to cry and
Makes sense.
you stop at 98%. And you it's in your eyes, it's in your breath. But you don't cry. And the audience cries.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's the craft.
I wanted to talk to you about money, man, because we're seeing a lot of stories. It's not the first time where actors have gone broke. They're now driving Ubers. Things are, is it mismanagement from the artist, or is it just how the industry has been
Underpaid.
structured?
Part of the problem is that politically we are not protected. We're just not protected. I mean, 30 years plus in the new democracy, we still are freelancers. We're not protected at all. Some actors in this country who've acted internationally, they have pension. They're getting royalties.
Royalties, yeah.
Royalties for the work that they did, films that they did. A film goes into another territory. That's one. 2, our industry is very enticing. Very enticing. And so when you get into our industry, the tendency is to live a lie. to live above your means. You buy a car that you can't afford. You see, when we go to awards, it's very important what car you park, you get out of. And the banks know that our egos are bloated. They go to actors, you get into a soapy, they say, no, you don't need to pay us for 6 months. Here's a German engineering. And the 6 months keep coming, and they keep coming, and they arrive, and you can't afford to pay that. And 3 months later, you are written out of the soap. And then you are dead. And then they repossess it, and then you keep telling people lies. No, I was in an accident, or my car had problems. They're still looking for spares internationally because it's been repossessed. You get an address that you can't keep. You can't. People are paying rent instead of investing in property. And so we also have not been very good at advising each other. But sometimes you advise and they don't hear because our industry is about egos.
What's your relationship with money?
Hey, I have a problem of giving too much.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
And not saving enough.
Mm.
And then I think about myself afterwards.
Mm.
And I don't want to blame myself for giving too much. We're all different. There are people who are misers. They count every penny. So, yeah, I have not made enough for my pension. And so that's why I'm still occupied and doing this and that and that and that.
Even with all the international gigs you've done so many. I mean, we're talking dollars, pounds.
Yeah, man, for a minute now.
Yeah.
I've not been in any film where I make more than 300,000.
No ways.
No ways, man.
That's crazy.
Now, the young people are fortunate. They get the lead roles where they make millions.
Yes.
Ask people my age. And the big roles are not written for us. They're written for the young people.
Make sure you elevate your betting game with easybet.co.za, the site with the biggest bonuses in South Africa. Dive into a world where sports, slots, and casino games come alive. You will get a huge head start at EasyBet with their 50 Rand sign-up bonus, no deposit required. And here's the real game changer. Your first deposit gets a massive 150% match-up up to 1,000 Rands. What about if your team lets you down? EasyBet throws you a lifeline with up to 15% cash back on your losing bets. Where else do you get that? Ready, set, bet. Rush to EasyBet and use the promo code MacG50 for a 50 Rand welcome bonus. That's MacG50. EasyBet Group Pty Ltd is licensed and regulated by the Western Cape Gambling and Racing Board. No persons under the age of 18 years are permitted to gamble. Winners know when to stop. I want to offer him quickly, ne? I just want to ask you, because you were born under apartheid and what the country is now, politically, like politics-wise, what do you think about the country and the state of the country currently? Like, are we all just a bit spoiled and complaining too much, or is there merit in our frustrations like unemployment and so forth? Corruption. Hey, it's too much. It's rife.
I wished you didn't ask me that one. Sure. We threw it away, man. We threw it away. We mismanaged our freedom, our democracy. We've mismanaged it completely. and we have ourselves to blame. Unfortunately, we've mismanaged it. There's still hope, but we've mismanaged it. We've pissed on the price that was paid to get us this freedom.
Oh.
And if it was true, those people who paid for this are turning in their graves, because we have what it takes to do what's happening in Burkina Faso and better.
Before I get to some questions from chillers, Penduka, any question that you got?
Yeah. You were Jerry Mofokeng for the longest time, and now you're Jerry Mofokeng Makhetha. What happened there? Like, with your old man, what's the situation?
2014, on the 10th of December, which is my wife's birthday, I find out who my biological father is. That my biological father is Makhetha. Now, there's a question of black mothers' secrecy. The mother knows who the father of the child is.
Always.
The mother knows. And so I was a secret for 58 years.
Whoa.
And then I found out. And
Did you know him?
I did.
Wow.
See, in the DNA here, my mother was born Majoro. And then the seed came from Makhetha. So if you test this DNA, you'll find Majoro and Makhetha. You'll not find Mofokeng. That's a tough thing to say, but I'm saying it just so that you understand. I've had to do a lot of counseling to men especially. Some women, but men especially, who then say, my children are a lie. They have a false identity. Because I have a false identity, I have my mother's surname.
When you say you knew him, was he around when you grew up? Or like, how did you know him?
My mom, to make ends meet, ran a shebeen.
Oh.
And there was this man who also came to drown his sorrows there. And I came to find out that I wrote matric 74.
Yes.
75, I went to work as a Bantumel clerk. I came to find out that he got me that job.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. And yeah, I knew him. But he passed away in 1976. And I find out in 2014. 40 years plus later.
That's crazy. Ghost lady, you got a question? Yeah, sure.
Okay. Ndate Jerry, I want to ask you about you found out you had cancer and then you went into remission. What's the state? Are you still in remission?
All right.
He looks healthy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even. Yeah.
We can have it chillers.
Mac.
Are you trying to corrupt me? At this age,
Hey, come
forget
on.
it.
She loves punch.
How did I find out? Sure. Oh, I'd gone for some tests for the heart because there was something that needed to be checked. And so this doctor then says, no, man, I want to send you to some other doctor. Let them do some tests on this. And then this doctor says, there are traces of cancer. And he said it carefully and helped me to stabilize. And then they sent me to a doctor that specializes in this. And to answer you, the number, PSA number, was at 11. From 8 upwards, you're in trouble. 8 upwards.
Yeah.
And they took me for what they call brachytherapy. Some operation.
Yeah.
And what they do is they take things like marbles that are radioactive, they put them in my body. They even told me when you travel internationally, if things go beep, 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 you must explain to them.
Yeah.
And then I went for...
These are the balls in your body.
Yes.
If they go pee, pee, pee.
If those machines.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Machines.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like, when you...
When you're
Yeah.
passing the
Yes.
scanners.
What's that process I went through, Syria?
Radiation.
Not radiation.
Irradiation.
Yeah, I went through radiation.
Okay.
They put me in a machine like that, like a sausage, and then and all sorts of things. And today, from 11, I'm at 0.002.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, from 11. Wow.
Wow.
Drop the
They caught it on time.
Thank goodness.
I have not missed a single call. I was still in Scandal at that point. So I went to Scandal and said, look, this is what I just found out. And I'm going through this radiation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. Can you give me my calls like into the 3rd or 4th scene, which is around 10. So I got appointments at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. And when I went there, I went with my daughters. And I'm still to check. See that? I'm still to check properly what that did to them. And I made sure they also go into that room and see what I'm going through so that they walk with me. I started first with the one who was driving because I didn't know the effects. And then I went also with the little one afterwards. But here I stand.
Oh, thank God, man.
Beautiful, man.
I wanted to ask you, I've always wondered, what happened to your eye? Like, were you born like that?
Okay. 1970, at the age of 14, in April. April is my birth month. We're playing. You know, it's 2 or 3 periods, short break, 2 or 3 periods, lunch,
Yes.
and so on and so on.
Yeah.
So, short break in the morning. This young man calls Billy, takes a broken glass, throws it in my direction. I turn at that time and it cuts my eye.
Oh, my God.
Call it fate, call it whatever you like. That's what happened. And they went to a teacher to say, hey, listen, we have this problem. And he says, no, my car is not an ambulance. And then I go home. My mother after work takes me to Bara and they check, and then they take me to St. John's Eye Hospital next to Bara Hospital. And then they sutured this eye. That's why you see this gray filament over it. So from 1970, that's what, 55 years?
Yeah.
I've been seeing life with one eye.
Wow.
But it's so crazy. I can't picture you any other way. Like, it's so unique to you. You know
It's
what I
almost
mean?
like a trademark.
Yeah.
Exactly. Somebody in 2015 comes and says, excuse me, bro, what happened to your eye? I tell them, I just saw, if you don't mind, my brother, can I pray for you? I said, hi, Corner. You must pray so that what happens. No.
Icon.
No. Imagine no Makhetha without this eye.
Yeah. It's like almost like Forrest Whitaker as well. with the CGI, right?
Yes.
You shouldn't fix it.
No, you
Yeah.
can't. So it's my trademark.
Yeah. Ntate Makhetha, you've had a beautiful, legacy, career, beautiful marriage, and I have it on good authority. We all know you've got 5 children, but your firstborn son, your eldest son, has been rather like a thorn in your legacy. You've had problems with him. Do you mind telling us more about that and how has that affected you?
What is he, like a delinquent? What's happening?
I don't know. Also,
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. At some point in his life, he goes through a crisis. And he is with another young man who says, we can solve your problem, man. Gives him a drug. Yeah. It's about
What drug is
20,
it? Is it
20 years ago.
Is it weed, cocaine?
Not cocaine-like.
Okay, cocaine like. Gotcha.
And so he's been hooked ever since. Been to rehab more than 10 times.
Oh.
Been to prison more than 5 times. Been to hospitals, I don't know how many times. And it's got its clutch. The problem, like I said, is in starting.
Yeah.
If you can win that,
And it's probably your favorite, ne? Because those ones are always the parents' favorite.
I had big hopes. And we still have hopes.
Yeah, never give up, eh?
But it's in his hands.
And you never dabbled in narcotics?
Never.
Never. It was never in your face throughout your career, like
Backstage with other
backstage,
actors, colleagues, because in entertainment, showbiz.
I said my mom ran a shebeen.
Yes.
I've not been drunk once in my life.
Wow.
I've not finished a cigarette in my life.
Wow.
By God's grace, I should add that.
Are you missing out, eh?
That's good.
On cigarettes. I'm getting drunk.
Listen. You start with cigarettes. You learn to give up your restraint.
True.
And it gets stronger and stronger. You go from cigarette to weed.
Then it's...
And don't let nobody tell you anything about weed. All of you in here, you can go and do your own research. Weed is not good for you. But despite all the information that's available to you, you want to lie to yourself and live in denial and say, it's not as bad as they say. These old people. And so you go from weed to drugs to blah, blah, to blah, blah, to blah, blah. And you take away the restraint. And before long, the restraint is no longer in your hands. You're a slave
to the
because you do it whether you want to
or not.
Not.
Before you go on, Tate Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm about to go.
We always ask everybody this. Touch wood, it doesn't happen anytime soon. But when it's all said and done, what would you like to be remembered as?
A man of integrity. Yeah. A man of integrity. I say professionalism is not negotiable. You must be a pro. Absolutely. It's not negotiable. I am going to be running masterclasses in
Oh.
Eswatini.
Oh,
Really?
Next
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. And I'm preparing for when I land. I prepared for all the 5 days.
wow.
Reading books, I'm putting tapes aside and all that. Let them say, that man, his word was his contract. And when you got on set with him, he was a great human being on and off the set. I think that's how I'd like to be remembered.
Beautiful. Best advice you've ever received?
Ooh. I think when I went to go and study in the US, my professor says, when you get that side, they say to you, hey, Jerry, you speak kind of funny, man. Where you come from?
Yeah.
He says, don't fight. Just tell them, I am from Africa. That's why I speak like this. But you also speak funny. Where do you come from?
I love that, man. Before you go, Tata Jerry, we've got your
That's
biggest
the
chick-
second time you say that. I hope you realize.
What?
Before you
we
go.
go.
One more question.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's an art form. Yeah, it's an art form. Are you getting it?
I'm a director. I listen.
We got your biggest cheerleader here, right? So we couldn't let you leave without her asking at least one question. I'm sure in all the...
She did ask me a question.
No, that was off camera. This is going to be on camera now.
Okay.
So this is Tata Jeffrey's wife.
Jerry.
Sorry,
Second
Jerry.
time he says that. Jeffrey, you know? Up here, second time I'm here. I must be a director. I think.
Liga, mama.
Everything.
Everything. In all the years you've been married to him, is there just one question you'd like to ask him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where would you want us to retire?
Where?
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 No. I'm not saying when, because I know you are not going to retire
Anytime soon.
Yeah.
because you are a stage person. They need old men, I guess.
Yeah.
So when I say where
Where?
to reside,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get me a small farm with water and animals somewhere next to the Vaal River, so that if I want to attend theater on opening nights in Johannesburg, it won't be a problem. But yeah, less than an hour away from Joburg Theatre.
Fantastic. Beautiful.
Less than an hour from
okay.
Joburg.
we'll see how to action that.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Cheers.
Congratulations on the book, by the way. Are you doing masterclasses in Eswatini? Anything else that's coming up that people can look forward to?
Let us announce on this platform.
Yes, sir.
April 18, 2026, we will be celebrating three milestones between my wife and I.
Yeah.
The first number is 30. I'm celebrating 30 years of appearing on screens in more than 50 films and television dramas and so on.
Wow.
That's the first thing that I'm celebrating. This year, June, we will be 45 years married.
Yes.
That's the second number that we're celebrating. And thirdly, 17 June, me, 10 December, my wife, we will be celebrating 70 years of life, both of us. So the 18th of June, 2026, pencil it in, we will be celebrating those three numbers.
Oh,
Wow. You.
oh man. I would wish to just have at least one of that milestone, eh? Penduka, just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Quit smoking first. Then you're gonna get to the 60 years of life, you know? Oh my dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ntate Cherry.
Yeah, well done, Dr. Cherry.
Thank you so much. We are here, man. Podcast and chill. Boom.
What an honor.
Wow, what an honor. Oh my goodness. Yo. If you've made it this far, we really appreciate you guys. Make sure you support by subscribing, liking, sharing, and don't forget to comment. Kezo.